We're back in Ninh Binh and we climbed the Lying Dragon Mountain. While we're here, we revisit Bich Dong Pagoda and try some local food. Let's go.
Huh? Bloody awesome. Yeah, that's the king on his field, huh? Bloody hell, that's great.
So we're on the way to the Bich Dong Pagoda. This is a temple where you can go up the stairs and have a really nice view over the valley and stuff like that. We just walked from Tam Coc. This is about 3 kilometers. You can, of course, go with a bicycle or with a moped. But of course, we are crazy and we walk. And that's it. I'll see you later when we're there. Okay, we made it to the pagoda. And now we'll climb up the hill in a minute. They have those wisdom rules here for life. They are just fantastic. I will put some up so you can have a look at it. Not keeping promises brings failures in plans. Huh? Of course. Being an alcoholic and drug user brings a dumb and foolish man. Huh? Fantastic. Good that I don't drink anymore and I don't do drugs. So, I'm maybe only dumb and not foolish, or I'm only foolish but not dumb. I don't know, I'm probably definitely foolish. Maybe not dumb. That's where the action is. Photo shootings all day. Hard to get over that bridge. And here, push bikes. And now we go to Bong Tien Kung. This thing's on lookout. A lookout and supposed to be nice. And let's have a look. Whew. Oh. Damn! Which way? I go this way. Oh, so good. So worth it. That track turned out to be going up and then going down to the lake with a cave. The cave is closed, of course. Can't go there, and then a few people walk around here, no one knows where's what. So I'm trying to make the best out of this. This is just in behind the Bich Dong. You walk around the side and then up a hill and down a hill, steep stairs, and you get to this little pond or lake, whatever you want to call it. And I'm walking around it. I saw somebody working. That is probably good footage. And I love those banana trees. Check this out. And this is fantastic. Oh man, this is exactly what I like to see. So of course no spiders and shit. Snakes, you can all stay away. We don't care. Bridge is locked. The bridge is locked. Still pretty.
Now we get some food at Tam Coc Mountainside Coffee, and we have to go over this bridge to do that. And here we go. Will we end up in the water? That wouldn't be good. Wouldn't like that a lot.
Some food, the coffee's already ready to go, and I'm starving. We just walked 4 or 5 kilometers between the mountains, and I could eat 2 pigs, at least one. And let's see how this tastes. I ordered what is it, fried pork with lemongrass and chili and some spring rolls. My hair looks pretty today, and I have some pork, lemongrass, chili. It's very good, tender. Love the chili. Yeah, very good. Spring roll. Spring roll. And then dip. Very good. Lovely. And now we have a chicken skewer. Looks very, very good. Very moist. Oh. That's very moist. That's good. Fucking love it. I just want to sit in it and then eat it like I have a bath in it, and then I just grab it and fill my mouth with it. It's pretty cool actually, a little bit cloudy, foggy actually, and now we attempt to climb up this hill. So here we're looking at the enemy today, all up to the top of the mountain. That will be fun, let's go. Oh, 500 stairs. I think we've just done 40 and I'm bloody. Already know this will be a good workout. Oh my God. Another 50 meters done. And more people every 50 meters. We have a little breathing emergency, I think. That's good. arrived at the crossroads, still alive, a little bit. One lookout behind me, one lookout up there. Okay, first the bad one. So we made it up to the dragon's head. We're not alone, of course, almost alone. But you know, you don't want to be lonely. And stairs, pretty bad, but it's alright. Survived it. It's brutal. I can only advise you to do it when it's not that hot. Now we had all the fun. I'm coming even back down here. And then devastating, of course. There's a bloody second hill. And of course, it has to be done. Huh? Shit. So we made it half up the next thing, next viewpoint, and beautiful view behind me. It's fantastic. I'm even in the shade. What do you want more? I want to be up there. Let's go. It's like you climb up a castle or something. I just forgot my sword. We got up the second viewpoint, and this one was shorter, but you needed more hands. Very high steps, a little bit scrambling, but actually I find that easier than just plain go uniform stairs. So yeah, done. Next. And after the hike is before the hike now. That's why we're eating our tacos. Well deserved tacos.